What is going on, everybody? This is Venji34, and welcome back to the Denver Broncos ChemLock rebuild on Super Mega Baseball 4. This is episode number 42, and in this episode we will be going through the third offseason and hopefully turning this team around a little bit. We we didn't do very well last season. We missed the playoffs by 2 games and finished 19-21 with a minus 27 run differential. In the re-sign phase, we ended up, we lost Jonah Ellis. We cut Christian Haynes. Or no, we lost Christian Haynes. We lost Marvin Mims, Calvin Ridley, Jackson Dart, Noah Brown, and Zach Allen. I am actually planning on cutting a few more people. Not anything that I'm like, I don't want to make a couple of these moves, but I feel like it's better for the team in the long run. So let me just start here. We're planning on cutting Devontae Smith, bringing in a different option at third base. He has good ratings. I don't know. It just feels like he just hasn't been doing it for us. Another player that we're planning on cutting is Jaquan McMillan. Depending on if we can get the pitchers that we're eyeing, which we will get into that in just a moment. And I don't want to do this one. But the third player we're going to be cutting is purely for cap. Not purely for cap, I guess. For cap, and just the fact that he's not playing up to his ratings, Patrick Surtain. We got to find a new shortstop. We're going to take a hit in ratings and overall, but we're going to be saving a lot of money. He's making $18.1 million, which is actually above his valuation. So I have 10 players written down here that I'm eyeing. You will see that we'll have more than 10 players on our watch list, and of course that's just for backup planning and in case these moves fall through. So the first move I want to make, maybe not the first, but we'll go in order of the positions. Vern Rush, 19-year-old rookie catcher. He doesn't have great ratings. He's not an offensive player at all. But 59 fielding and 77 arm is an awesome building block to start with. He's only a D overall, and his valuation is $1.5 million. So that's a huge cap relief, while also having a potential development option to sit behind Isaac Tesla. Next is Jonah Ellis. I want to bring him back, of course. He's one of my dudes. He wants $8 million, which I'd be willing to do. Big Hack is, of course, a tier 2 because we're tier 2 across the board, which I didn't actually notice until like an episode or two ago, that we're tier 1 in competitive chemistry, so I fucked up this whole ChemLock. But it doesn't matter because we missed the playoffs anyway. Jonah Ellis, he's always been just clutch for us. He's always been really good. So I want to bring him in. Another player I want to bring in, Trey McBride. We're getting rid of Pat Surtain at shortstop, but we're going to bring in a superstar at third base, hopefully. Of course, this is all, depending on what happens in the offseason as free agency begins. His ratings are fantastic. He has RBI hero, 74 power, 79 contact, 82 speed, with 93 fielding and 82 arm. He is an elite third baseman, and that's a position we've struggled with since the beginning, since Troy Franklin into Devontae Smith. So I want to bring him in. He is going to be asking for 13.3. I'm willing to pay that. But yeah, so he's our highest rated player that we're planning on bringing in. Speaking of highest rated players, Pat Surtain is. We're planning on replacing Patrick Surtain with Kyle Pitts. He's going to be asking for less than half, more than $10 million less than Pat is. And he's a B overall. Not like, Pat Surtain level of stats, obviously, but not bad. 69 power, 51 contact, 74 speed, 77 fielding, 64 arm. He is volatile, so he could, be kind of streaky. So we'll have to see what happens there. But for that huge cap relief, I think it's worth the downgrade. Left field, I want to bring in 19-year-old Oliver Franklin. Power versus lefties will be a tier 2, and he has sprinter, which doesn't really do much, but yeah, his 62 speed. But power versus lefties at tier 2 will be plus 10 power, so he'll be at 63 power, 64 accuracy when he's hitting against lefties. And I mean, he's just going to be a backup. Jade Barron's going to be starting at left field for the most part. But just to have a good backup option who can develop while he's, sitting on the bench and learning from other players, that's really nice to have. He's asking for $6.2 million. That's his valuation, so we're going to make that move there, hopefully. And at right field, we're replacing Cortland Sutton. Well, Cortland Sutton got replaced by Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley is getting replaced by Will Johnson in our ideally. Like I said, this is all the plan. Sometimes the plan doesn't go according to plan. So, Will Johnson, 42 power, 64 contact. So he's not the best hitter, but he's, he can develop. 77 speed is pretty cool. 99 fielding, 98 arm at right field is elite. Imagine if he gets cannon arm. That would be so clutch. Or clutch. That would be clutch too. Moving on to pitchers. So I'm obviously keeping Bo Nix. I am planning on getting rid of all 3 other pitchers. Jackson Dart and Noah Brown. I forgot who the other pitcher was. Jackson Dart and Noah Brown are already in free agency, and we will be cutting McMillan as long as we get our targets here. So the number 2 starting pitcher that I'm eyeing is Anthony Richardson, 27 years old, 5-pitch mix, 80 velo, 60 accuracy, 34 junk. He does have volatile, so that could be a little scary. But 90 speed, 45 hit power. I mean, he could be pretty solid if he gets that junk up a little bit. Pause. I'm hoping to get Shrewd Fleshman, 19-year-old rookie, as my number 3 starting pitcher. 4-pitch mix, again, 19 years old. 72 velo, 51 junk, 51 accuracy with an elite curveball. Again, if he can get that junk up a little bit, he's going to be nice. And my plan for the number 4 starting pitcher is Sam Howell. We were looking at him, I believe, when we signed Milroe a couple seasons ago, and then we picked him over Howell. So it's nice to see Howell didn't really decline in any way. He actually improved ratings-wise. He has 5-pitch mix, 61 velo, 38 junk, 43 accuracy. He has elite changeup and metalhead. So hopefully he can lose metalhead and get like K collector or something, or specialist. But as a number 4 starting pitcher, he could be very solid. And finally, our target for long reliever is Luke Musgrave, 28 years old, 5-pitch mix, 59 velo, 51 junk, 64 accuracy with workhorse, and 48 hit power. He looks pretty freaking solid. I was thinking about bringing Zach Allen back too. Zach Allen's actually more expensive than Musgrave and older. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens, but so that's the plan for the offseason. So we're gonna have to take it round by round. Hopefully, oh boy, 17 transactions offer it. Let's see. We're just looking for the star. All right, no stars so far. We have to sim through a few rounds here, so some asking prices drop a little bit. All right, round number 10. Let's see, Vern Rush, still $1 million over his valuation. Jonah Ellis as well. Trey McBride as well. Kyle Pitts. Franklin. I just gotta check everyone. And Will Johnson, pitching wise. Richardson, Fleshman, Musgrave, and Howell. Okay, so let's sim another round. Okay. The Chiefs signed Justin Jefferson. Come on, man. They cut Travis Kelce. Myles Garrett goes to the Bears. Sim another round. 3 transactions were made. Okay, let's check again. Rush is still a little bit over. Jonah Ellis. I think I can wait another round on pretty much everyone. It looks like I could probably wait. Yeah, I could wait one more round, I think. Let's hope for the best. 9 transactions. Ashton Genty to the Seahawks. Ed Hutchinson to the Saints. Dexter Lawrence to the... No! Okay. The Falcons signed Trey McBride. Let me adjust here. Fuck. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, so here are our backup options. Quinshon Judkins and Hassan Base. I like Judkins a lot. Damn it. Damn it, man. Trey McBride was my main target. He is competitive. Let me... okay, it's all good. Mid-off-season pivot. It's all good. I just gotta make sure the chemistry still line up. If we lose one competitive, that's okay. If we gain one crafty, that is also okay. Alright, we might have to overpay for Judkins just to make sure we get him. Damn it, dude. Fuck. Alright, so I'm going to look at our other players here. We're definitely going to sign Ellis. 0.1 million over his valuation. So he's going to be our first signing of the offseason. Bringing him right back for $8.1 million. Vern Rush. We have other options here, honestly. I wouldn't be mad if I was forced to sign R.C. Lee. But, yeah, I'll wait for Vern Rush to lower his just a little bit more. Third baseman. I'm pretty sure I want to sign Judkins. And honestly, at this point in the offseason, we're going to have to overpay a little bit. And I wish I had thought about that earlier. Kyle Pitts, I'm going to let him drop a little more. Left field, Franklin, we let him drop a little bit. I think I'll have to sign Will Johnson right now. You know, it's because he's so high. They're so high rated compared to the others at their position. So of course they're gonna be the main target. So we're gonna sign Will Johnson. So we might actually have to sign Luke Musgrave too. Yeah, I'm gonna sign him. He's gonna be a little overpaid as well. But we're gonna end up waiting on probably everybody else. Okay. So we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more moves to make. Oh, man, we're around 13 though. This is like right when the other teams start making all their signings. Although I do think I can make one more round and get most of our players. So we're going to do that. 17 transactions. No stars, no stars. Rex Knapp. Sam Darnold. Okay, we made it. Okay. Phew. James Cook to the Bears, Josh Jacobs to the Rams, Tucker Kraft to the Ravens, Mahomes to the Packers, Mason Graham back to the Browns, Nick Bosa to the Colts, Drake May to the Giants, Lamar Jackson to the Browns, Sam Darnold to the Lions, Andrew Thomas to the Cowboys, Graham Barton to the Browns, Rex Knapp to the Ravens, Larry Tunsil to the Falcons, Jalen Ramsey and Emeka Ibuka to the Texans, Devon Achane to the Seahawks, and Brandon Aubrey to the Lions. So we're good on that. Alright. So we're going to start making some signings here. I do think I can wait and let Vern Rush go a little under his salary, save some money on him. Mostly because we have R.C. Lee here as well. If we have to make a pivot. Obviously, Lee is the better player, but I mean, she's 19. She's 19. We'll wait. We have 2. He's pretty good, too. 15 speed is crazy. But yeah, so we have options. Let's go ahead right now and sign Judkins for 8.1. Sorry, I gotta write this down now because we had to pivot. It really sucks losing out on Trey McBride, but you know, it is what it is. We gotta pivot. We gotta figure it out. He's a crafty. Okay, so we're going to sign him and cut Devontae Smith for a third baseman. Next is Kyle Pitts. 7.6. He's still over his valuation. Yeah, I'm thinking because of all the good players still here, I think I'm gonna wait one more round on Pitts. Can I though? Can I afford to? I have Greenlaw tagged, but I'm not crazy about him. Travis Kelce, not gonna sign him. We'll come back to that. Oliver Franklin. I just don't know when to pull the trigger because Howie LeBlanc is pretty cool. Could bring back Marvin Mims. So left field we have options as well. Right field we are all finished. Now let's go to pitching. Anthony Richardson, I think we're gonna do I want to be greedy? No. Let's not be greedy. Let's not be greedy. We will pay 0.1 million over both of their salaries, or both their valuations. Because I would much rather pay 0.1 million over more than expected rather than miss out on them entirely. That would be so bad. Shirt Fleshman for Noah Brown. And we also have Sam Howell, who is right at his asking price. I think I'm going to wait on him, actually. So we have one, two, three, four more signings planned out. So let's see. Let's hope that there are no stars. Cam Ward is gone to the Dolphins. Zach Allen to the Falcons. All right, so we survived another round. I think we're going to make this round pretty much the final round of the offseason. We're probably going to make most of our signings now, if not all of them. So the Falcons end up signing Zach Allen, cutting Derwin James. Bad jumps, but RBI hero, 32 years old. Princely Umanmielen goes to the Steelers. Mooney goes back to the Falcons. Holland to the Browns. Stafford to the Commanders. Tedero McMillan to the Chargers. Jeffrey Simmons to the Commanders. Blah, blah, blah. Sean Slater to the Giants. Javonte Williams to the Commanders. We saw Cam Ward already to the Dolphins. Rookie Luis Marzo to the Jaguars. Center field. 99 power, 97 speed. That is an offensive weapon. If he can just get that contact up, he's going to be dangerous. Baker Mayfield to the Giants. Kenneth Grant to the Steelers. Okay. Gunnar Helm got cut by the Raiders. Interesting. First baseman. Of course, we don't need another first baseman, but interesting to see. Gunnar Helm was a very good hitter. 353 average, 5 home runs, 17 RBI. over 1,000 OPS. He's a good hitter. He'd be a really nice DH, or just starting pitcher or starting first baseman in general. Okay. Whoops. I'm gonna make our moves now. So Vern Rush, we're gonna save 0.1 million. So that's cool. Sign him for 1.4 for Christian Haynes. All right. What the hell was that? Kyle Pitts is right at his valuation. So this is where we're going to free up a lot of our money. You know, I'm gonna save this move for later. I'm gonna save this move for the end because it's so. Oh, I really don't want to, but it's something I got to do. Oliver Franklin, we're signing him for Marvin Mims. What was it 6.1. Alrighty. And then Sam Howell, we are also saving 0.2 million. He's only making 5.1. And for him, we're cutting Jaquan McMillan. We're saving money, staying the same age. We're gaining one pitch. We're getting 2 different traits. We're getting extra velo. We see a small dip in junk and a small dip in accuracy, but I think it's worth it. Again, we're saving a little bit of money too. All right. See, we are fully back in tier 2. We could end it here. Oh, we really could end it here, couldn't we? Go with 8.4 million. Now I'm thinking about this. Maybe do we want to keep Pat Surtain? So we could. We'd go from 8.4 million in surplus to 19.1. Obviously, we're taking a huge hit at shortstop. Ratings wise, anyway, but Pat hasn't been living up to expectations regardless. We could always look at Derrick Henry, Elijah Arroyo, JT Tuamalalu. Oh. This is a tough one. Oh my god, what the hell is happening? Alright, so I'm gonna look at their stats real quick. 232 average, 1 home run. Trayvon Walker, not great. But the year before, 10 home runs, 297 average, over 1,000 OPS. Sheesh. That's probably before he gained choker. But Kyle Pitts. He didn't play well last year for Chicago. But he did have fewer opportunities. Is that because he wasn't playing well, or did he not play well because he got fewer opportunities? Travis Kelce. Meh. Preston Smith. Not bad. This is such a tough one. We could sign Derrick Henry. We could sign Trey Hendrickson. Damn. The top 2 shortstops available are both former Ravens. That's pretty funny. Ravens saved a ton of money letting those 2 go. Levante David. Pretty good. First pitch slayer, but he's 38 years old. I think I am going to go with Kyle Pitts. I'm just going to trust that it just wasn't the right fit in Chicago. He played well in Atlanta. His first 2 years in Atlanta, and then he went to Chicago and kind of just fell apart. So I think I'm going to, yeah, we're going to sign him. Let me make sure of something. We got a lot of infield outfield versatility. Ringo can slip in at second base if he needs to, which I don't think he will, and I don't want him to. Got a lot of RJ Harvey can play anywhere. Jonah Ellis can play anywhere in the infield. Got 2 catchers. I think we're all set on versatility. Jade plays left field. Oliver Franklin can play backup. All right. So we're making this move, and we will have $19.1 million in surplus. Thanks to the Trey McBride fiasco. Sorry, I'm just writing this down real quick. Alright, we did it. I don't know why there's the Cardinals logo on there. I didn't want to, man. I hate seeing him in free agency. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so bad. Let me watch him so I can see where he gets signed. Because he's going to get signed. That's a guarantee. We are finished with our signings for sure. Unless something crazy happens and somebody's price like drops substantially. Travis Hunter to the Eagles. That's interesting. Marvin Harrison Jr. back to the Cardinals. Miller Fields, rookie reliever to the Rams for $6-7 million. Quentin Johnson to the Cardinals. Trevion Henderson to the Lions. Lions are making some signings. Troy Fautanu to the Packers. A.J. Brown to the Bucks. Bonnie Brady, rookie second basewoman, B+ overall, to the Dolphins. Garrett Wilson to the Steelers. Eleanor Gibbs, a rookie 22-year-old catcher. No fielding, so that's a very risky move. But pretty solid offense to Buffalo. Jackson Dart. Good luck, man. Jackson Dart to the Ravens. Gap Weeks. Rookie 23-year-old second baseman, outside pitching big hack to the Texans. Xavier Worthy gets cut by the Lions. 99 speed, 25 years old. Probably not worth adding. He has no offense and very mediocre defense. Let's see. Anything interesting? Brock Purdy to the Bengals. Okay. $7.6 million. Derrick Henry to the Texans. There you go. Minka Fitzpatrick gets cut by Detroit. Elijah Arroyo to Cleveland. Bucky Irving to the 49ers. Taj Brooks, we had him starred. He was a great hitter for... Who is he hitting for? I know it was a game that we watched. Was it the Raiders? I don't think it was the Raiders. Hang on. I'm really curious. Texans, maybe? 49ers? Rams? I think it was the 49ers or the Rams. I think it was one of those two. But yeah. Signs to Buffalo. J.J. McCarthy to the Commanders. We're just glancing through. Holly LeBlanc to the Cowboys. Good signing for them. Rookie 19-year-old left fielder. Roma Dunze, fuck you, man. To the Saints. Whatever New Orleans paid, $6.7 million. Yeah, they overpaid. Hassan Bass to the Patriots. Oscar Gregory, the third baseman rookie, to the Steelers. Indianapolis signed Pork Reeves, a 21-year-old rookie third baseman we were looking at. 87 contact, 59 power, 50 speed, 33 fielding, 64 arm. That's pretty. He was pretty good. If Trent McBride wasn't there, I might have been looking at him. But $6 million. It's a good price for him. Trey Hendrickson to Cleveland. Devontae Adams to the Jaguars. God, so many signings. Christian Haynes to Atlanta. The Falcons are signing like all of our players. Riley Moss to the Chargers. Marvin Mims to the Giants. Chargers also signed Torrey Horton, another left fielder we were looking at. Well, maybe not looking at. We didn't have him starred, but we were at least glancing at him. Noah Brown to the Falcons. See what I'm saying? Falcons are signing all of our guys. And then they turn around and cut Zach Allen after signing him. What the hell? That's fucked up. That is so fucked up. Where is he? Zach Allen. Let's see. Brady Intense. R.C. Lee. Gunnar Helm is so asking for a lot. Bastard Hand's gonna get signed soon. No doubt about that. Clint Ponce. A backup right fielder who can develop. I think I'm going to sign him. And cut Keely Ringo. We're paying a little bit more money. But Ponce can develop. I guess Ringo technically can too. But I'd rather develop Ponce. We'll come back to that. Jaquan is still a free agent. Michael Penix. Other than walk prone, he looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. Any starting pitchers available we were looking at? Nope. None at all. Zach Allen is still out there. I say still, he just got cut. What am I saying? Alright, yeah, you know what? I think I am going to make this move. Keely Ringo was not bringing anything to us anyway. He was literally just a salary saver. So we're going to cut. And he doesn't even bring, like, versatility. He plays right field and second base, which is fine. But Ponce at least has outfield versatility. Sorry, I'm writing all this down as we go. Ponce. C overall, 23 years old. Spirited chemistry, making 3.1 million. All right, so let's make this signing official, and this will probably be the last move that we make in this off season. I like how this off season went. Other than losing out on McBride, we were able to pivot. Quinshon Judkins is still a solid stud who can easily develop even stronger. He's 5 years younger than McBride. He'd be making like $5 million less than McBride. I'm cool with this move. Kyle Pitts saves us a shit ton of money. We get off of Pat Surtain. It was what, $10.7 million that we saved going from PS2 to Pitts. All right, we'll take a look at the roster when we are officially done with the offseason. Zach Allen to the Cowboys. Okay, cool. Pierce to the Rams. Cowboys cut Mark Andrews. Cowboys signed Levante David. And the Texans cut Jameis Winston for Roger McCreary. Anything interesting? Quiddy Pay signed to the Bears. Blake Corum signed to the Dolphins. And what was his other move? CJ Gardner-Johnson cut by the Lions. I mean, he's not bad. He's 31 years old, though. All right. Oh, shit. 13 transactions. Devontae White to the Jets. Gilmore to the Packers. Ravens signed Jalen Milroe. Good for him. Steelers signed Patrick Surtain for $18.5 million. So Pat's making even more money. They better have tier 3 crafty so they could really take advantage of bad ball hitter. Brady Intense goes to the Eagles. Nice value signing by them. Troy Franklin to the Jets, former Bronco. Tim Patrick, also former Bronco, to the Jets. R.C. Lee to the Patriots. Good move by them. Only $3.5 million. R.C. Lee was our other option if Vern Rush got signed. Which, I mean, obviously Lee is a better player than Rush is, but Rush is such a nice salary saver. Jalen Coker goes to the Chiefs. Bayshaw Tootin goes to the Rams, and Derwin James goes to Tennessee. Good God, there's still a lot of transactions going on. Andrew Booth to the Steelers, Jadeveon Clowney to the Bengals, Tyree Wilson to the Colts. Holy shit. Bears cut Spencer Rattler. I'm gonna have to look at him. Hold up. B- gets ahead. Eagles signed Jake Hayner. Hang on a second. Spencer Rattler, 5-pitch mix, 48 velo, 39 junk, 61 accuracy with gets ahead, 52 speed. That's actually not awful. Not great. Not great stat. Yeah, game stats wise, but he doesn't look completely awful as far as ratings as a player. Round 30. Holy shit. Round 30 and 20 transactions were made. Pittsburgh signed Beth McDonald. Pittsburgh is doing very well this offseason, I will say. Eagles signed Cortland Sutton. Actually, hadn't even realized that he was still unsigned. 5.2 million. I think we were paying him like 7 something last season. Mike Evans to the Bills. Dre Greenlaw to the Bengals. Minka Fitzpatrick to the Steelers. Ollie Gordon to the Steelers. Yeah, Steelers are doing great. Jacksonville brings back Travis Etienne. Kenneth Gainwell gets cut by the Bills. Audric Estime and Devin Lloyd to the Colts. Devontae Smith to the Washington Commanders. Good for him. Deebo Samuel to the Jaguars. Darnell Washington replaces Ja'Cory Crosky-Merritt on the Washington Commanders. Gunnar Helm to the Jaguars. Eagles signed Drake London. Why was he still a free agent? Round 31. And there were 10 transactions made. I don't think I've seen the offseason be this busy, this deep into the offseason. Tony Pollard to the Vikings. Jeremy Chin to the Bengals. Roman Wilson to the Vikings. Let's take a quick look. Liliana Roy. 98 speed. 98 speed is pretty sick. Not super interested, but Crosky-Merritt. Michael Penix is interesting if he loses walk prone. And you know how random developments happen even if you're a free agent. So, you never know. His valuation is 7.6. J-Mac is still available. I'll keep an eye on him, not to try to bring him back, but I just want to see where he goes. I think that's all. We're going to go ahead and end the offseason. Jump into season number 4? Are we on season number 4 at this point? Yeah, we're on season number 4. That's crazy. This franchise series has just flown by. We're going to sim ahead real quick. And we're going to take a look at jersey numbers here. Vern Rush, 15. He got his 52 back. Quinshaw, number 1. Pitts, number 80. Franklin, number 27. Okay. Will Johnson, I think we can find a different number for him. Sam Howell, that's what I was looking for. Sam Howell is not wearing number 7. And Luke Musgrave is not wearing 88. RIP DT. Is anybody 85 or... What is Sam Howell's jersey number in the NFL? $14. anybody number 14? Nope. All right, Sam Howell gets number 14. Congratulations. And Musgrave, I am not going to give him Demarius Thomas's number. He on the Packers. Looks like he was always 88. Is anybody number 8? Trey Harris. Trey Harris, we're going to have to change your number.
My friends at the dinner party will never know it wasn't homemade.
Trey Harris can be 19. Because he's actually number 9 in real life. So number 8 can go to Kyle Pitts.
As always, one lucky caller that can correctly identify what this sound is wins game tickets. These ones are for the Wide Loads game tomorrow. And a hint
Yeah, so Kyle Pitts can get his number 8 back.
predatory bird, I think.
And that opens up number 80 for Luke Musgrave. I think that works out fine. Richardson, he's jersey number 5. Do we have a number 5 on the team? Lewis Seen. Seen can lose his number. Let's see. 16. I know these jersey numbers really don't matter. And they're definitely not like, you can't just equivocate them to football or to baseball from football, but fuck it. So Lewis Seen, number 16. Richardson gets number 5. Schrute Fleshman. So we got 10, 5, 19, and 14. I kind of think Fleshman should get a single-digit number. Should we just get 6? What single digits do we have available? So 3 is taken, 9 is taken, 8, 1, 4, 5, 2 is open. 2 Fleshmen. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Pat Surtain is gone. Number 2 is available. Let me take a look at the Steelers roster while I'm over here. Last season, I really liked the Raiders offseason. This season, I really like the Steelers. So Frymuth and Spears at catcher. Derek Harmon and Beth McDonald, the rookie, at first base. Latu at second. Oscar Gregory, the rookie, at third. PS2 and Uman Mielen and Ollie Gordon at shortstop. Jesus. Garrett Wilson at left field. Minka at center. Cisco. Metcalf at right. So their pitching staff. They have Jamel Dean, Will Howard, Will Levis. And then they have Jack Sawyer, Rico Dowdle, and Kenneth Grant, all long relievers. And then they have Caleb Johnson, Luke McCaffrey, and Andrew Booth as normal relievers. Interesting choice. Very interesting choice. Their pitching is not great, but the rest of their offense is really good. So good on them. We got a few minutes left here. I just want to see a few players. Damn it, I think Miami made a few good signings. Bonnie Brady. Ime Awori. Damn. Whoops. I don't want to edit him. Okay. Burnside. Oh my God. Alright. Let's look at player development here. Chance to gain RBI hero. 1.2 million. Absolutely, I'll take it. Jonah Ellis. Whatever chance I can to develop Ellis, I will do that. Jade Barron as well. Chance to weaken his secondary position. I think I'll take that chance. Alright, so we got Brock Bowers. After this, we'll pretty much end this episode. He does not get the bonus power or the bonus speed. Does he get RBI hero? He does not. Okay. But he gets plus 16 loyalty. Jonah Ellis. Can he get the bonus power? He does not. But he gains plus 12 loyalty. 84 power is so sick. And Jade Barron. Bonus fielding. He does get it. He does get it. So 75. He weakens his secondary position. Okay, so he can't play in the infield anymore. Luckily, I don't really care about that. Luckily, we have Jonah Ellis, RJ Harvey. I guess that's it. Kyle Pitts can play first. But yeah, I think we're okay. Economy wise, 457.5 per game. All right. We got a couple minutes left. All right, so here's our computer generated lineup. Why is Franklin the starter? Should be Jade Barron. Oh wait, they have Jonah Ellis at DH. Left field Judkins. What the hell? I mean, I guess that makes sense actually. That's fine. All right. Yeah. So that's how we will end this episode. Let me know what you think about our off-season signings. Did we miss out on anything? Did we make a mistake with any signings? Was it a mistake to cut Pat Surtain? Did you guys feel the pain of me missing out on Trey McBride? I think our offseason went pretty well. I like a lot of our guys. We got some development pieces. We got some stars. This has to be our year, man. This is year 4. We got to get it going. But yeah, so season number 4 will start next episode. Can't wait for episode 1. We could hopefully start off on the right foot. Yeah, so that will do it for this episode, and I'll see you all later.